constantly got something to say to me. Like, bro, get off my, like, plain and simple, bro. Get off, bro. Go about your business, bro. If you want to fight me, we can fight. If it ain't that, what are you talking about me for? Why you always got my name in your mouth, bro?
Teofimo Lopez recently criticized Shakur Stevenson for what he called a weak fight. The issue arose after it was announced that Stevenson's WBC lightweight world title defense would now be against Josh Padley, a part-time electrician. Originally, Stevenson was supposed to defend his belt against Floyd Scofield Jr. on the undercard of the Better Biv vs. Bivol 2 fight in Saudi Arabia. However, that matchup was canceled when Scofield Jr. was deemed medically unfit by the British Boxing Board of Control.
Shakur said last week that Scofield was going to pull out. Shakur said a month ago during the press conference he wouldn't be shocked if Floyd pulled out. And then just breaking, the Ring magazine is reporting.
Lopez didn't hold back, slamming Stevenson for what he believes is a strategic move to protect his title without facing any real risks. This guy is always looking for the easy way out, Lopez reportedly said. However, some fans view this fight as more an emergency match rather than Shakur choosing an easy opponent, especially since the fight is happening in just a few hours.
Ring and be like, oh, I think I could beat him because he got out the ring and said I was the greatest fighter he got in the ring with. That was his exact words. He DM'd me, said, bro, you better than everybody I ever seen, this, that, and the third. So he remembered, like...
Josh Padley, a former Central Area champion, hasn't faced opponents anywhere near Shakur Stevenson's level. However, he was ranked number 12 by the WBC after his win over Mark Chamberlain in September at Wimbledon Stadium. Despite his lack of experience at this elite level, WBC President Mauricio Suleiman confirmed that Padley is eligible for the lightweight world title fight. Teofimo Lopez, never one to hold back his thoughts, doubled down on his criticism of Stevenson's title defense. This guy talks a big game, but when it's time to show up, he's all about picking easy fights. Who's this Padley guy? Some weekend warrior with a tool belt? Fans aren't stupid. They see this for what it is, a joke.
Teofimo Lopez. Another easy fight. The problem with him is he's too delusional to go in the gym and fix his mistakes. So
the situation took an even stranger turn when Floyd Scofield Jr.'s father, Floyd Scofield Sr., made shocking claims that his son had been poisoned before the fight was called off. Scofield Sr. insisted that Floyd would recover fully, but added, someone tried to kill him. He later clarified that no blame should fall on Stevenson's team, but his statement only sparked more controversy. Teofimo Lopez wasn't buying any of it. Whether Scofield was poisoned or not, Lopez believed he was ready to give Stevenson a real challenge. Now Shakur is hiding behind a last-minute replacement who doesn't stand a chance. What a joke, Lopez said.
Breaking news, and it's bad. Floyd Scofield is out of the Shakur Stevenson fight canceled. This is not a test.
Josh Padley's rise to this moment has the makings of a true boxing Cinderella story. Though he's known for working as a part-time electrician and lacks big fight experience, Padley is determined to seize this unexpected opportunity. Reflecting on his chance, Padley said, I know if it were me, I'd already be in the gym, and if I'm close to fighting weight, then I'm ready to go. I respect what Shakur is doing, but I definitely do the same. Padley has always dreamed of committing to boxing full-time, but financial limitations have kept him working outside the ring. After his win over Chamberlain, he was back on the job just a few weeks later. It all depends on what kind of offers come through, he explained.
Boots won, and Shakur, man, he lost it. He lost it, man. He lost to Rumor Villa, and then he wanted to go up to one of the, I think he did, wanted to the top, to the rooftop of the hotel, and he wanted to jump off. Yeah, I ain't trying to have actual blood on my hands.
Padley explained that if bigger fights come through, he might be able to take a break from work, with the help of his sponsors who supported him during this camp. I could go full-time again for the next camp, he said. But after my holiday, I'll be back to work, picking up my tools, because I don't know what offers will come in yet. I have to be prepared just in case it's not the right opportunity. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez mocked the idea of Stevenson facing someone like Padley. What are we watching here? A title defense or a charity event? He asked sarcastically. Stevenson's fans should be embarrassed for him. It's like, watching a lion take on a house cat.
You honestly believe that the winner of this is going straight for those big names like Tank?
I think the winner
Ryan?
of this is the big name. Okay. You show me all those, you talk about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. They can't sell 3,000, 4,000. I mean, I don't know what Shakur sold in Vegas. Less than 2,000.
I heard it was 1,800.
Despite the criticism, Padley is treating this fight as the opportunity of a lifetime. His hard-working, no-nonsense approach has earned him respect in his local boxing community, and he plans to bring that same determination into the ring against Stevenson. However, many in the boxing world remain doubtful about his chances against one of the division's top fighters. Stevenson's team has stayed quiet about the last-minute change in opponents, while Teofimo Lopez continues to apply public pressure. I'm out here fighting the best, taking on real threats, and meanwhile Shakur's acting like he's in a sparring session. Lopez said, "It's bad for boxing and the fans deserve better."
I'm A-class.
So you, Devin Haney, Shakur.
Devin and Shakur shouldn't even be like mentioned, really.
Why not?
Because they not good. One puts you to sleep while the other one can't take a hit.
Padley supporters, on the other hand, are embracing the underdog story. The idea of a part-time electrician getting a shot at a world title is already drawing comparisons to the classic Rocky movies. Whether Padley can channel that same kind of movie magic in the ring is still to be seen, but one thing's certain: he'll be highly motivated when he faces Stevenson. Meanwhile, Scofield Jr. is recovering from whatever caused his withdrawal, but his father's dramatic statements continue to stir up controversy in the boxing world. Whether Scofield will get another shot at Stevenson in the future is still uncertain, but Teofimo Lopez is convinced it won't happen. He's scared, plain and simple. Lopez said he doesn't want to face real threats, and now he's running to safe ground. Padley is a nice story, but he's not a real contender.
With it. So I wish him nothing but success and the best. But you can't. You got to take the cuts, man. This is what it takes. They can only build us for so long.
As Stevenson gears up for the fight, all eyes will be on how he handles the pressure from Lopez and the rest of the boxing world. While Teofimo's criticism might sting, how Stevenson responds will ultimately be decided in the ring. For Padley, it's a chance to shock the world, while for Stevenson, it's an opportunity to prove that his title reign is far from weak, no matter what Lopez says. Recently, Lopez wasted no time throwing jabs at Stevenson after the latter's surprising decision to step away from boxing. Lopez claimed Stevenson simply didn't want to take a pay cut, framing it as a financial move following what he described as a lackluster performance against Edwin de Los Santos. Teofimo didn't hold back, alleging that Stevenson would rather retire than take a financial hit from Top Rank. Lopez claimed that Stevenson said, "F this, I'm the best, and I'm going to retire with it," speaking to Fight Hub TV. That quote alone sent shockwaves through the boxing world. If what Teofimo says is true, it paints a picture of a fighter who wasn't just protecting his undefeated record, but also his wallet. While Top Rank hasn't confirmed any forced pay cut, it's easy to see why such a discussion might have come up. Stevenson's fight against the Los Santos reportedly saw poor ticket sales at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and the boos from the crowd were deafening. Fans were frustrated with Stevenson's strategy of circling the ring, focusing more on defense and delivering an exciting fight. Many felt his performance didn't live up to the expectations for someone of his caliber as a three-division world champion.
Well, it's his last fight with Top Rank, so good riddance. But he just fought a guy that had only 7 KOs. And what was it, 12-1? What was it, his record? Nobody knows. Come on, guys.
Clip 11. Bob Arum, the head of Top Rank, revealed that the WBC even reached out to Stevenson to ask if he was planning to retire, warning that they would strip him of his lightweight title if he did. Arum explained that Stevenson told him he wasn't retiring, but the fact that the WBC had to ask raises some serious questions. Why would they bring it up unless there were rumors behind the scenes? Teofimo didn't stop there. He pointed out that reaching boxing's elite level isn't just about protecting an undefeated record. It's about taking risks and proving yourself time and time again. They can only build us for so long, Teofimo said, suggesting that Stevenson was relying more on his reputation than consistently delivering top performances. You gotta take the cuts. This is what it takes. It's hard not to see some truth in Teofimo's words. While Stevenson is known for his technical brilliance, he's often criticized for playing it too safe. Teofimo argued that if Shakur had accepted the rumor-reduced pay, he could have rebuilt his reputation by taking on tougher, more dangerous opponents. Names like Raymond Marola come to mind, someone who would surely push Stevenson to his limits. But facing someone like Marola would require Stevenson to step away from his usual defensive style and take the kind of risks fans want to see. It would mean letting his hands go and potentially putting his undefeated record on the line.
Shakur Stevenson, that's the one you want?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're soft.
Why do you say he's soft?
Because he type too much. He do too much typing, don't do enough fighting.